are going to show you, or I'm going to show you how to draw one of these dinosaurs. So we're either going to do the stegosaurus, the brachiosaurus, or you can do the triceratops. You're going to get to choose one. I'm only going to show you how to do one of them because it takes a while, but if I have some time, maybe I can do two of them. We'll see. So you'll just need some white paper and a box of crayons, or if you want to do it in pencil first, make sure that you have a pencil. I'm going to start with crayon, but you guys might want to use pencil and then trace over. Okay, so I'm going to do for you guys one of the, I guess we'll do the stegosaurus. So the first thing that you want to do is you're going to choose one crayon, whichever one you want, unless you're using pencil. I'm going to go ahead and use a black marker so that you guys can see a little bit better. Just like I do in the classroom. Okay, so we're going to draw a line towards the bottom of the paper. So I'm going to leave some space down here. So draw a line, and then over the line I'm going to draw a curve to connect it to make a half circle. And then I'm going to draw 4 rectangles for the legs. So you can make them super straight or you can make them kind of curvy. It's up to you. So 4 rectangles, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw the tail for the triangle for the tail. And then after that, I'm going to draw a line, 2 lines, kind of like a rectangle, but I didn't finish the other side. And I'm going to draw an oval. So there's the head, and I'm going to go ahead and draw his eye, and then his nostril for his nose, and then his mouth. Okay, so there's pretty much all of the body. Now I'm going to add some detail. So I'm going to draw some spines on here, some spikes on his spine. So I'm going to draw some pentagons. These are kind of hard to draw, so if you are having trouble drawing these, you can also just draw some triangles. I'm going to show you what it looks like if you do the triangles. Okay. So there is your stegosaurus, and on the top, I want you to write the name of the dinosaur that you drew. And then on the bottom of your paper, I want you to write a sentence telling me what types of shapes you used for your dinosaur. So you're going to write, I used, and take a minute to look at what shapes you see. So I used a half circle, or a semicircle. I used rectangles. I'm going to write rectangles. I used triangles. I used a circle for his eye. So I'm going to end a circle and then period, because that is the end of my sentence. So there's the stegosaurus, and then you can add some more detail. You can add some dots, some polka dots, and then color them in. And then you can add some spikes to the end of his tail. It's up to you. And then when you're done, go ahead and color him all in. You can choose whichever color you want to color your stegosaurus. I'm not going to color mine so I can show you how to draw the triceratops, because that one's a little bit trickier. I think you guys will be able to do the Brachiosaurus on your own. Just make sure you draw the body first, always, and then the longer legs, longer rectangles for the legs, and a longer line rectangle for the neck. Okay, so we're gonna do the triceratops. This one's a little bit trickier. So I'm gonna start with his body, but I'm only gonna draw his body like this. I'm not gonna finish the whole entire circle because I need to draw his head, and then I'm gonna draw his tail, triangle, and then 4 rectangles, gonna look like squares for his legs. And now I'm going to do his head. I'm going to start with a triangle, and I'm gonna curve, 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 and I'm gonna go out. This one's harder. Do an oval kind of, all the way until we meet back up at the point that we started. So there's his head. I'm gonna go ahead and finish connecting the rest of his body, and I'm gonna add his horns. And then his nostril, and then the mouth, and then the eye. Okay, so there is the triceratops, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some detail. And then you can add some spots up here if you want to, it's up to you. Remember at the top, I want you to write which dinosaur it is that you drew. So I'm gonna go ahead and write triceratops. And then on the bottom, I want you to write a sentence just like you wrote for the, should we do the stegosaurus? So I'm gonna write, I did use an oval for the body. I used an oval. I used triangles. See some up here also for the horns. I used triangles, circles, rectangles, and I used some half circles for his feet, for his claws down here. Rectangles and half circles. I think I got all of them. And then period. Okay, so this is your activity for today. I hope that you have fun doing it. Remember, when you're done drawing the outline, if you did it in pencil, you can go ahead and outline it with crayon. You can go ahead and color it in. So this is an art activity, so you can go ahead and color all of it in. You can color it however you'd like. If you want to make him rainbow colored or add a hair bow, that's up to you because it's your art, okay? All right, I'll see you. I can't wait to see your work on Dojo. I know you guys are going to do an amazing job. Adios.